everyone, good morning. Welcome back to Shalama Craft Gardening and Kitchen video. I am here to give you guys an update of what's going on in my garden. So I am going to walk around and show you guys what's going on and what didn't get finished this year. I think that's it for this year. A few of my beds did not get finished, and my pots in other container that I did not get to filled up, because every time I went to the store, the hardware store, to get the dirt, there is no dirt. And my daughter went 2 days ago and she found this, just the one bag of dirt. So I'll probably save that until next year, till I'm ready to start putting down my restart my garden from next year, I should say. So I'm gonna go around and show you guys what didn't get finished. And like, that's my gate where the wheelbarrow is. I put that over there because that didn't get finished yet. My walkway is where that post is, all the way to the orange post. Those didn't get finished. Over here didn't get finished like I planned. My daughter did that for me, both of them, and they did the walkway with the rocks. So that didn't get finished. As you can see over here, I have 2 pots of nasturtium growing here. This one hasn't bloomed yet. It just started getting buds. This one has bloomed, as you can see. Over here, my pink rose bloomed. I have to prune. I have to clean it up. So there's a few more buds coming up, but this is not for today. Today I just came out to do a quick video because we were going hiking, and my husband went to work for a little bit with his dad. So when he come back, we are going to go hiking. We're getting the kids up and getting ready to go hiking later on. So I'll share with you guys what's been going. Over here I have my West Indian beans, and there's one came up right there. Hopefully I get it before the weather start coming in. There's one. Oh, actually there's another one coming up right there. I got some lamb's quarter that I transplant. I have 2 of them. I have some marigold to put down, but I probably decide I'm gonna probably put it down right in here later. So like I said, these are some of the things that's growing right now in this bed. Did not get finished. And I just stuck some potato down there, sweet potato, and regular potato just came up out of nowhere, probably from last year. That's where I had my potatoes started. So maybe there's a seed, or probably a seed or 2 was still in the ground, so they came up. My lemongrass, all these are pots, did not get finished. These are pots, did not get finished. Over here, this is a Thai. This is from Thailand. I got this from a Haitian market. I put it in a bottle of water, and it gave me the root, and I put it down. So I'll see if I could save seed for next year. And it's been raining over here for like almost 3 days. So today the sun is out. This morning, hopefully he doesn't decide it want to rain later, so we go hiking. Over here, this is a beans came up, and I decided to leave it right here. I decided to leave it right here because I have my morning glory came up. There's my morning glory going up that trellis. I have the beans came up. Let me go on the other side, see what else came up in here. I have There's a bit of melon right here, came up. Thought I saw another one, but I'm not sure. But there's one bit of melon came up over there. So those are gonna stay right there. I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna take it out. I'm not gonna take it out from there. I'll just leave it right there. Let them do their thing and going up that trellis with the morning glory. I'll just let it be. That's a white hibiscus right there. There's my elephant ears with ginger growing under. And that's a plant that I got from a friend from the hardware store. And it's a seasoning. It's a not a seasoning. It's a herb. That's a herb plant. And it's almost 6 to 7 feet tall. And that's all the seeds, the flower, but the flower stalk, and then that's the bottom of it. I did harvest a few and I cooked with it. Over here I have one sunflower came up, and I have a few garlic in here. There's one here, there's one here, there's another one there, there's one here. Oh, here's another one. There's another one coming up right here. So I got a few garlic coming up there. Over here I have my pepper, and as you can see, I already have pepper on my plants. There's another one. Those are the hot cherry pepper coming up, and I did put bugs. Something been eating the leaves, so I did put some bug spray down. Over here I have my ground cherry came up. There's a few plants in there I have to transplant. There's a another lamb's quarter came up, got seeds, so I'll leave that. That's my hibiscus. I got my hibiscus came up. Those are coming up every year, so they blooms, and they got like really big hibiscus. Once they start bloom, I will do a fourth video. Actually, I think this is my fourth video. I will do a fifth video once all the flowers start blooming. There's not a white hibiscus. There's not a red. These are red. This one here and that one there is red. And I got those two plants on sale. They were like 20 bucks, and I got it on sale for $10, and from the hardware store. So the guy knows us, so we've been buying all our dirt and plants and everything from him. And as you can see, my eggplant is blooming. There's another two of them down there. There goes my eggplant, is blooming. Over here also you can see my eggplant. I love it. Look at that color of it. There's blooming on my eggplant. This one is blooming too. There is my rhubarb. There's my rhubarb. And as you can see, it's already gone to seed. So I am going to save the seed. I will cut the stalk down, take the seed inside, and let it dries. Let it dries out. And I'll have me some rhubarb seed to share and give it to a few people. Over here I have one cabbage. I have two spiderwort that I dug out of the backyard. And my kale, as you can see, went to seed. And these are the ones that came up from last year, the 4 of them, and they still have flower blooming. And I have some red amaranth growing also in this bed. I did transplant some, but as you can see, few of them standing up pretty good. Over here I have some corn and red amaranth coming up from last year, and as you can see, bugs been eating it. Over there I have some more beans I have to clean also, guys. I have to clean, but I'm not gonna. Yesterday I did before it rained. But there's some more beans coming up on this side. These things drives me nuts. See, I just pull it out. I have to clean that today. Today I am not gonna clean. So there's some more beans over here. As you can see, we're getting beans already. And I have to get in here and clean those bushes. And as you can see, my cucumber is blooming also, guys. I have baby cucumber right there. I have a baby cucumber. There's more looking down there. There's cucumber on it. I see a few cucumbers. Yep, I'm having cucumbers. And as you could see, guys, you don't even want to know how. I had the red amaranth tree in this bed here last year. And that's all the seeds that fell from last year came up in my path that I walk in. So I am going to have to harvest all of those and put them in the pot. I probably make stir fry out of it with some shrimp and other stuff. So when I do a video, when I picked it, I'll do a video to show you guys how I cook my red amaranth. So I have to go around, or I'll try not to step on it. There's another cucumber tree over there blooming. There's cucumber on it also. Yep, there's cucumber. So I got that growing there. I have to scoot over here. Guys, my husband built this. And I have to go back over here. It's kind of, I'll share with you guys. My husband built me that wooden tomato trellis. Look at that. That's all my tomato plant in there. So once it comes out, I try to put it so it grow inside of the trellis. This whole bed here is my tomato plant, and they have flowers. And I did see yesterday when I was out in my garden cleaning a little bit, I did saw a few tomatoes, but there's one. I don't know if you can see it right there. There's a tomato growing right there. I saw a few big ones, and they loaded with blooms, so I will have tomato. I did saw a few big ones, but I never done this trellis before. I liked it. I do liked it, and it gives the tomato more room to breathe, and then you don't have to worry about those cage that you buy. They're not too strong for the tomato plants. So I asked my husband to build me one. I'm trying to oh, there you go, guys. There is some big tomato on my plant. I know I did saw some. So yeah, it's loaded with tomato, and as you can see, they're growing beautiful, 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 beautiful. They're doing so good. And I did plant tomato right in here last year. I did use the same bed to plant my tomato last year, and I'm happy with it. So as you can see, there's some little one came up from last year. These I did not plant. These are the one that came up from last year. All these came up from last year. And those are spinach that came up from last year also. A few seeds got in there. I have no idea. Over here I have my potato, onion, not onion, shallot. Or I have my potato shallot, because you put one down, you get 5 or 6 bulbs in one. Maybe if I could try to show you guys. Over here you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bulb on here. Actually 7. There's 7 bulb on that one. Over here is some of the things I gotta clean up. I have to do a lot of cleaning, so a lot of cleaning in my garden. Here is my wild garlic. Went to seed, so I'm waiting for the seed so I could move it from there. I think that's a lupus growing up here, right here. It's going to go up the greenhouse, and it's doing good. I have some okra coming up there. There's some more okra. Actually, there's my lettuce doing good. And there's some more okra over here, as you can see. And my kale is coming up. And as you can see, behind my greenhouse, my husband have to weed whack for me. So when it rains, the weeds grow like crazy, guys. Trust me. Trust me. The weed grows like crazy, but I am going to keep on top of it. So I have 2 of these with the potato shallot. These are flowers. I forgot to share with you guys over here. Over here I have a peanut. These are my peanuts growing. There's another tire with peanuts and volunteer okra. Over here I have some strawberries. There's some strawberries, guys. I'm getting strawberries. Look at that. My daughter picked a few the other day when she was in here. And there's a volunteer peanut growing in here. Actually, there's 2. There's another one here. These are flower. I am going to have to clean. Like I said, I have to work in my garden a little bit, but I won't do it today. There's another white hibiscus right there. That's a hibiscus. There's my rose bush that I transplant, and it's growing. They're growing really beautiful. Let's go down to here. Over here I have my lavender finally came up, and I did have a pepper plant there. Over here I have some pepper plant, and they have blooms on it. Hopefully we'll have some pepper. And there's a marigold growing in there. Guys, this is my sage that I transplant. So that's gonna be her home. She's gonna be staying there. And as you can see, you could tell I haven't been in my garden for about 3 days or so. And I have a spider web in my garlic. Yep, a spider web in my garlic. So that's some more garlic. Sorry about that. That's some more garlic. Over here is my carrot. First time growing carrots. I'm happy. Let's go see what's going on with the beans. Okay, guys. Look at my beans. These are all my variety of beans. Look at that. My beans is going up that trellis, as you can see. And I have a pepper. I have a pepper here. Actually it's blooming too. As you can see, there's right there. You can see there's pepper on it. Little baby tiny pepper. There's a yellow dock or curly dock growing right there, so I leave that. Over here I have 3 broadleaf plantain, and as you can see they got the seed stock. And look at those leaves. Look at those leaves. So these are gonna stay here. I have some more beans coming up there. Those are all varieties of long beans. I have made some more flower here. There we go. There's more flower. And as you can see, there's more beans going up that this is the second trellis. There's more long beans going up here. And what I do when I come out, I just trying to put them and let it run up there. I just helped it so it could crawl up the trellis. And over here, as you can see, those are all my spinach all the way. Those are all my spinach. There's a volunteer okra in the spinach bed. As you can see, this is the other side of my trellis, and as you can see, my beans are going up there. And my garden needs to cleaned up a little bit. And that's the other side of my beans. My rose bush need to get pruned. I have to come and prune all of these. I keep saying that, huh? But yeah, I'll probably do it later on. It's nice and cool. Probably before, when we come back from the hiking, the sun will go down and then I could come and prune. Over here I have a poke weed my husband transplant for me. As you can see, I think that's milkweed, and these are pokeweed. As you can see, that big slug on there. Look at that big slug. Oh my God, I should have given it to my chickens. Yep. And over there on the hill, guys, look at my pumpkin. Those are my pumpkin growing on that hill, and I hope it do good over there. I hope it does wonders up there. So it's growing pretty good, and it's on a hill. So those are my pumpkin. I'm trying to, okay, there you go. Those are my pumpkin, and that's a like a hill in the backyard. As you can hear, my chickens are quacking. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. There's my chicken, a few of them. I have 37 hens and 1 rooster. I have ducks and I have guinea hen. So there's a little sneak peek of my chickens. And let's go back over here. Guys, I am so disappointed. Those are some of the corn that I grow from seed. I just put it down and they just went. And as you can see, I'll have to go around. I have to go around to show you guys the rest of it. Coming the other side. There's my potato growing in the white container that was gifted to me from my neighbor. Over here in this bed where my corn is growing, you can see I have beets. I have a few beets growing in here. These are beets. There's a little one coming up there. There's more beets, and as you can see, my corn is getting big. I got a few corn growing here, and I have some pretty big beets growing in here. As you can see, there's quite a bit of beets growing in that bed. And since I didn't have much dirt to finish up my garden this year, I am happy with whatever is growing right now. So I'm happy and I am thankful for what's growing in my garden right now. Over there, that white little bush right there, that's yarrow, and that's medicinal. So I left it right where it is, so every year it will comes up right there. And over here, this is a wild edible flower that comes up every year. As you can see, I put a trellis there and it crawl up that trellis and it just blooms. And the flower is edible, the young shoots are edible. So I am saving a few flowers for seed, and I have a second one growing here. As you can see, there's a second one growing here, and it comes up right there every year. But guys, I must say I am so sad about my summer squash. Not, see over there, one came up and something ate it. They eat it. Something is eating my summer squash. As you can see, I don't, oh, there's a few over here. I'll show you guys, look. Something is eating. Every time I put the seed down, something is eating it. And there's a few here came up, so hopefully those grow. And I am not giving up. I am going to start some new seed. But I think I have a different idea to put it down this year, because I think there's a bunny or something, there's a bunny somewhere eating those summer squash. That's the only thing I'm disappointing with, because I have this whole big trellis and I don't have no summer squash growing on it. I don't have no summer squash growing. But hopefully later on we should get some, because I started some more seed up in my front, on my front what do you call it, my front deck. So I will have some later on in the, probably later on I will do like a hanging basket or something and just hang it in the on the trellis for this year. Over here, this is a wild spinach and it's giant. Look at it, it's growing in that pot and I just leave it there. So I'm waiting for it to give the seed. There's a few seeds. The seeds are green and then they turn into black. So I'll dry those out and save it for next year also. So guys, I am going to give you guys a full, hopefully a full view of the garden. So this is where my summer squash were last year. Over here is my beans, and this is my rose bush. And my corn and my beets and my potatoes. And as you can see, I am going to give you guys a good, hopefully a good view of what's growing in my garden this year. I have a plant I would like to share with you guys in a second. That's what's growing in my garden. That is my garden, and I will do a, I am going to go around and do a different view from the front, so you guys can see what it looks like when you walked in my garden. And I am going to share this plant with you guys. Guys, I had a few seeds of that plant and I thought it was gonna die. That's a python beans growing there. Hopefully I want to see what it looks like when it grows, and I'll share it with you guys. So yep, that's my python beans growing there. I'm going to go on the front and share with you guys. I'm not sorry about all that shaking and wiggling and wobbling. Sorry about that. I am going to come from over here and see if I can get a whole view of my garden. I'm going to give you guys a whole view of what's going on, or what I got. How big is my garden? As you can see, that's my garden. Okay guys, there's a little, that's a video of what's going on in my garden. So if you guys like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.